Hi. Okay, so a couple of email tips. I know some of you have reached out just unsure how to do certain email features or take advantage of email functions. And especially if you're virtual, this is like the fastest, easiest way to get in touch with your teacher. But a couple of things are helpful to know. When you log into the gradebook, like into the portal, into eClass, you should see a button in the middle that says G Suite. And when you click on that, it's going to automatically open up to and log you into your Gwinnett Google account. And it'll probably go automatically to Google Drive. Ignore my coffee pot that's making all this noise. And when you go into Google Drive, you're going to have this same icon that looks like a waffle. And that's how people refer to it. So in Google Drive, you can hover over the waffle and click and access all of your different Google Drive features, including your email account. And that's going to be the one down here that says Gmail. So once you click on Gmail from the waffle anywhere in Google, you're automatically logged in because you had to log into the portal, into eClass, to see all of your information. And when you want to write a new email, you simply click Compose. Because it's a Gwinnett Gmail, all of your teachers and classmates and pretty much anybody in Gwinnett County will populate in your contacts. So there's nobody's name you need to know except for the person who you're emailing, and you don't need to know their email address because it will come up. So if I start typing mine, you're going to see that there are a lot of other Merediths, and the student email addresses are obvious because they have a little number right there, just like yours. So 5075 means there is a Meredith Aguilar somewhere at some school from kindergarten to 12th grade, somewhere in there. Mine will be clearly an adult or a teacher's email address because there is no number. And so it'll just have at gcpsk12.org. That is the non-Gmail one, and then the Gmail one will have an underscore. So you can tell underscore and no numbers is an adult, and then dots and numbers are fellow students. So you would choose that one or the other one. It doesn't matter. Your subject line, you want to keep to probably fewer than 5 words. So I could just put like grades, or I could say Unit 3 test, and then it's really obvious what the subject of your email is. Continue down, and you're going to click at the top. Always reply to an email at the top, or always compose an email at the top. There's no need to like scroll down and reply at the bottom. And of course, start with a greeting, hola, Senora Blanco, I have a question. And then state your question. Maybe it's, is it possible to check if there's a typo? I think there's a grade change or something, or I just have questions about the upcoming deadlines, whatever it is. Honestly, pretty much all grade questions can be fixed by doing that NTI form at the top of eClass. But if you can't find that or you're frustrated, an email is also a safe bet. I can email back the link to the form or just fix it in the moment, depending on how many emails are coming in. So put your subject as the subject of the email. In the body, state your question, and don't forget, thank you. I appreciate, spell thank you right. Thank you, I appreciate your time. And then your name. Also, class period helps, especially if you're virtual, because as your teachers, we haven't necessarily met you in person, so it's kind of weird. And so don't forget to remind us like what class you're in, because sometimes they all kind of blur together. And then you simply click send. And I'm going to send this to myself here, send, and I will get it in my inbox. Your teachers should take about no more than 24 to 48 hours to respond, just because we have so many emails coming in. But if you don't hear, simply just email back again. And one easy thing you can do is scroll down on the left, click sent, and just reply to the sent email. That way you have a record that you've tried to contact your teacher and maybe something just, wires got crossed and something didn't go through. But it's also your documentation for working to contact the adults in your life. If you want to attach any files, you'll see that when I click compose again, I've got a little paper clip down here. I can attach files from my Google Drive, from my computer. All you have to know is where they are, and that's it, and what their name is, the files, that is. And then you can also add images, change the font, do different things. You can also insert a link here. So once you've got your person, your subject, and you might say, here is my audio recording for, a test or something. You can actually just double click text, go here, and link it as a Google Drive file or as a YouTube video, whatever you've done. and then you're ready to rock and roll. I'm going to hit the little trash can here. So that's kind of a quick crash course on email. Let me know if I missed anything.